All right, we're gonna go ahead and do another quick video. Got a new battery in there, GoPro highlight, and do a little highlight film. But again, always make sure that you're paired. So we know we're paired because, and then you always want to check your controls. I usually like to do it when it's on the ground, but for this purpose we'll do it here. You have a couple settings on your remote that you could mess with. There's a up, a high and a low. High is if you're really an experienced pilot, which I could put it on high, but I keep it on low just so I'm in control. And then you have a trainer mode, and that's where you could hook this thing to another controller and you could actually fly with a trainer, and that would be highly recommended if you're new to this. But let's go ahead and take off again. Again, full throttle. When you throw it up to where you can try to get it to be able to maintain its loft on its own. That was a little shaky because I've had it to where if you can't get it to go up, it's going to be very difficult to get it to go higher when you're throwing it like that. So try to give it a little push upwards. So this battery is better than the last one. The last one wasn't as strong. I don't know, I thought it was charged, but usually get maybe I don't know, maybe 10 minutes max out of one of these little tiny batteries. You can see the wind is not affecting it too much, but any amount of wind with these little tiny airplanes, you're going to have a heck of a time. Now if you wanted to, you could switch around, but you can see right there, if I wanted to switch and go the opposite direction, which I could do, but this thing's not turning as good as I'd like it to. So we went the opposite direction, but that turn was not great, which means I have to adjust my ailerons to be able to turn a little bit better to the right. Now that I'm flying this direction, I'm okay, but I'm not going to try that again until I make an adjustment. So we're going to try to go up a little bit. You can see it's very stable. Wind is not much of a factor right now, which is great because like I said, you get any amount of wind on these little airplanes and life is not good. So the battery is actually dying. So I didn't get near as much as I should have, but here's my landing. You come in and just ease back on that control to where it comes up straight and you're good to go. That's it for today, folks. How to fly an RC airplane. Do not, whatever you do, I highly recommend, do not buy one of these things and try to fly it by yourself out of the box. Results will vary, but they'll probably not be good. I've seen plenty of airplanes do crazy crashes and you'll never recover. I've seen airplanes go up in trees. That little landing right there was soft because it's on the grass. It's not going to hurt it, but if you mess around, you are going to hurt it because you really have to get a good feeling for how these things work. I think those batteries were a little weak. I think you could get usually 10 minutes out of a battery, but I hadn't flown this thing in a long time. So anyway, more to come.